Hello, Jimmy. You see black? I see black too. That's weird. Hello, Saja. Thanks for coming. What time is there? Why I cannot see myself? My camera is on. 9:30. Okay, we are 1:30 here. So 8 hours ahead of us. You're 8 hours ahead of us. Yeah. Actually, black is fine, Black is part of our projections. Peaceful to the eyes, yes. It's like you talk to somebody in darkness, right? Sometimes we have close friend. We sleep over and you turn off the lights. It's pitch dark. Or you see the dark sky. More secret stuff. I don't know how to fix this. I try to... Anyway, it's weird. I restarted my computer, but just... Webcam... Okay, maybe I can talk a little bit because today I'm off, so I drove to play badminton. It's a half an hour driving. So I saw my projections of the world. Like I'm driving, I see the cars. I notice I'm sitting in a in a car. for sure thing. It's weird. Anyway, I can see my thoughts, see all the... I can experience the world outside and inside consciously, and it's like three-dimensional dynamic projection. So it's like a movie. I see every action, like I brake or I speed up. Each action I had, actually, before that action, there's a thought. Like sometimes in front of my car, there's a slow driver, right? It's like the maximum is 60 kilometers, but he drove only 50. So there's a thought in my mind, oh, this guy drives slowly, so I will pass him. I change my lane to the right, then I change back to the left. So all these movements, I notice there's a mind-body connection. So the mind say, okay, speed up, then I will pedal the gas, speed up from maybe 50 to 60, even 70 to pass and change the lane. Oops. It's a random call anyway. A lot of false call here. So I feel like driving or all these inputs from the five sensory and outputs of my mind, and later on there's outputs of my muscle, has a like connection. Even now, anyway, I feel it's weird. It's so you're talking, you're driving, and every step, every movement are associated with your mind, with your body, muscle. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So it's like you really realize the flow, the information from outside and inside, the feeling, the senses, the thoughts. It's really beautiful. It's dynamic, real time, interaction with the projection, with the five sensory organs plus mind. And I do see my habitual choices or judgments. So I will say, if you can see your habitual thoughts or behavior, then you may change it. So you can play with it. So my topic today is interact with your projection in playfulness. In nowadays there's a like our boys. I have two boys. They are playing video games. So sometimes they use the metaphor in video games. So if you play video games, you are the main character, and in that program or video or games, there are a lot of NPC, right? Non-playing character, NPC. So all the NPCs are there to help you to play. Of course, there's other players too in the game if you are online. I would say in the real life, actually, you are the main character or main player, and you have a lot of NPCs in real life, that like your family, your your friends, your colleagues, your family members, your partners, and so on. So the whole world is your projection, and you play. Most time, we, like me too, put some labels on the NPCs, like my boys, my son, my daughter, my wife, parents. It's like there's a group of NPC play with you. But you are the main character. You can like change your attitude to them. For example, my two boys, sometimes they are so lazy they didn't finish their homework, so I'm pissed off. Um, when I saw my anger or like resentment, because they're so lazy, they haven't finished any homework. I see my labeling over them, laziness or not diligent enough, like that. Then sometimes I can play. I consciously choose be angry, but once you are conscious that you're angry, then you may have control over it, not hurt others, but still sometimes anger or your feelings, emotions helps in the situation, right? Helps your worldly desires. There's no conflict, but how to balance your emotions with the situation, with the people, that is an art. So it's real time. Sometimes my boys are pissed off too, or they cry, or sometimes they listen to me and they sit and study. So why I'm so talking about this is that you notice even you notice your habitual feelings and thoughts, your social role, and you can play with it. Play with it in a more relaxed way, in a more like okay, I'm experiencing a social role as dad, as badminton player, as a colleague. So whole world is a playground. I will say the whole world is your playground. Then actually meditation is not only when you meditate. It's weird. So whole life could be like a classroom of meditation. The whole world can be a classroom of meditation. But why I say this? Because in meditation, like you sit 30 minutes doing nothing, just experience the stillness and silence within you. Then you notice all the movements around you and within you, right? So actually, this is not the top level of meditation. A real meditation or advanced meditation is that you can, like, you move, you stand up, you go around, you work, you go study, you do anything in your spirit are still and silent, but your body and mind are active. Then you can engage in the world in a meditative state. Again, playfulness. Actually, in China, we have old saying that 静中十分静功，1分动功. So if you can 100% be still while you meditate, standing, sitting, or whatever, you do nothing but meditate. If you can achieve 100% of stillness and silence in meditation, then you may achieve only 10% in action. So you lost 90% of the 90% of time. I mean, while you work or study or play, or you lost your inner stillness and silence. Only 10% of the inner stillness and silence in the meditation can extend to your everyday activity. Hopefully, I explain it clearly. So, but if you are an advanced meditator, if you can be 100% of in a meditative state while you're moving or while you're doing your everyday life, like working, studying, walking, sitting, brushing your teeth, any everyday activities, okay? You can be 100% of like being still and silent and be meditative. You're brushing to your teeth, you're working, you're typing um, your keyboards, you're listening now, and I know I'm talking to you. So once you can be 100% of knowing or meditating in everyday life, then you in your dream you only have 10% of that meditative state. You in a dream or in a sleep, sorry, in a sleep, you only have 10% of that momentum that can kept in the sleep, meaning that 9% of your dream, your sleep, are, how to say, non-meditative state. And there's once I was like I know I'm dreaming, but my contents of my dreaming are not good. So, or not good, I mean, not in a meditative state. So in a dream or in a sleep, your hidden patterns of personality will show up um, more than the everyday life when you're awake. um, I feel that too. So I'm in a state that 50% of my everyday life I can be um, meditative. Sometimes I just fully engage in a movie or in a like a play of badminton. But I won't say I lost my consciousness. I will say I watched the movie, or I played badminton not as a as a third party or observer. I just in the game. I am the player playing with the NPCs. Hopefully, I can explain it more clearly. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? Sometimes, speaking is very weak. Anyway, I will sit a little bit. I just did nothing the whole time, and the spirit took me over. Nice. I did strange movements at times, and I have the same feeling as when I am in a magic truffle trip. Okay. And after a long time, I'm suddenly resetted, and now I'm normal again. Nice. Normal again. Okay. I know. It's sometimes magic is strange, it's bizarre. Nice. You're in an art studio of your own. Nice. A big room. Yeah, big room. Oh, no. So I can do this in all silence. Nice. Yeah, silence. I would say actually silence is on all the time. Silence is the background, and all the sounds, including my words now I'm speaking, are kind of vibrations in the field of silence. So in each sentence, between each sentence and between each words, there a gap which is like silent. Actually, there's no real 100% silent. There's noises around me in this room and outside. The silence can only refer to the spirit. Uh, it's like the space. Uh, yeah, empty, uh, no color, no shape, no size, no quality, but all the sizes, colors, shapes, textures, qualities are in the space. Same thing, yeah, like the sounds to silence is the same thing. All the sounds, voices, noises. Yeah, if I put in just different frequencies of energy, then images or sounds are same. It's just different frequencies of the energy. So yeah, we we have five senses. The five senses capture different objects, like our eyes can see. So we say we see an object as a shape, right, or as a color, and we hear a voice as a sound as a voice or as a like car beeping, uh, any sound. I would say if I simplify all these images, objects, and sounds into just different frequencies of energy, then you can simplify everything is just and different frequencies. We categorize into what we can see, what we can hear, taste, and touch, and feel. Actually, it's just different frequencies in you know then you can simplify the whole world into frequencies or energies. And yeah, then you or we as a background, as the silence as background or the stillness as background, then you experience different sounds, different images, different frequencies. Then the world becomes simplified, simpler. And I said like long time ago, the whole world, all the world is you, yet only you. That's I feel that way. So I see my projections, I see the NPCs, I see the whole world. All the world is you, yet only you. Then it's like you simplify complexity and diversity of the world into you. And when I say you, there's no one as non you. So there's only it. Language reaches its boundary again. Language are very good at differentiate things, but is very bad at at simplify things. Especially you reach the highest level of simplicity. It's weird. Weird. I have the keys to this building. It's after closing time. Okay, so you got backups. What I did, no movement, only if the Holy Spirit moves me. I do nothing, only when the Spirit moves me. So it is not that it is moving, but the Spirit. Cool. So you just wait and just see and play. That's, yeah. It's like I'm dead. You're quiet and still. That's, yeah, you're not dead. And only God lives here. Yes. Yeah, that's another way to say it. God lives through you, through me, through 8 billion different people. God plays through different eyes. That's all. And only the eyes that can see through, see beyond the objects, sounds, colors, shapes, sizes, and feelings and emotions, thoughts. Only the people who can see beyond all these ego stuff or individual stuff, then he sees the God. It's something like the Buddha's teaching. If you can see beyond images, sounds, or all the the inputs from 5 sensory organs, then you see Buddha. It's quite similar. Yes. Highest level of simplicity. I do nothing. I try nothing. Yeah. The sense of I will say, when I say I do nothing, when you say I do nothing, it means you drop all the individual attempts, feelings, sensations, thoughts, ideas. Then you become empty. Actually, only in that emptiness you notice the different frequencies of this energy field. Yes, everyone carries on a different energy. Every object carries different energy. I would say, yeah, the whole world becomes your playground. And it is a playground. It's a beautiful playground. It's a real-time, dynamic, meaningful playground. Meaningful playground. Yeah. Yesterday I was invited to a group a group of studying Bibles. Sometimes I just, yes, not tonight. I just did not want to go. I don't want to go. So I stayed at home. I just follow my heart. I did some standing meditation and I feel so good. To be honest, I was there before. We, for example, all the Bibles like sutras or Tao Te Ching, all the textbooks are very helpful, but they are only pointers. They are very useful, practical pointers, but the the essence of awakening is that you realize it. So, in a group of people, sometimes you cannot see directly things. It's kind of offensive to them. You have to be kind, but only the people can see the picture will get your meaning. So I decided not to go. I don't want to discourage them. Uh, Anyway, any sort of study Buddha like sutras or Bibles are very good actually. No offense of that. Again, the after study, it's all about your realization. If you can say something beyond that, you know, only from your feelings and experience and realization, that's the better. That's the best. Languages or words in the sutra are helpers, are only pointers. They are very helpful, but each of us, should realize it. And yes, you can see your projections. Even the Bible, the book of Bible or the book of sutras, like the real physical paper of sutras or Bibles, are pointers. Okay, you're gonna leave and pick up your girlfriend. Yeah, no problem. See you next time. Thank you. Basta. Nice. Enjoy your relationship. See ya. I will just give me 1 minute. I will say something to my daughter now. Just one sec. Yeah, I'm back. You're listening to my Christian experience. Yeah, it's my I'm studying calligraphy. Chinese calligraphy. So my teacher of calligraphy, she's a Christian. So she tried to help me to study the Bibles. So once a while, I will go to the study group with her. She's, very nice lady and organize all the meetings and the group studies. She just want to save me. That's all. you know. Um, and I was baptized. I was baptized like 1 month ago, 2 months ago, maybe. Yeah, and it's a very good experience. A Buddhist baptized, a baptized Buddhist kind of beard. Yeah, I don't feel the conflict now. Yeah, I know it's weird. Mm, yeah, as a Christian, yes, I it was very official like procedure. I went to the so you have to soak all your body into the water, right? And there's a priest saying something, hallelujah to you. Say, are you ready to be saved by God or by Jesus? I say yes. uh, I just want to experience. Anyway, I don't see the conflict between Buddha's teaching and the Jesus teaching. Don't you agree, Saja? Yes, I know. Yes, you're on the dualistic teachings. Yeah, I know. But I found there's no conflict between Buddha's teaching, Jesus' teaching, and non-duality. It's just different signs, symbols. But I know only when, how to say, if there's only one ultimate truth or God, that God should also be non-duality too. Yes, in my personal understanding of God is the universal truth that beyond space-time, beyond our labeling or thoughts, feelings. So I see Jesus' teaching is authentic because he said, I'm the life, I'm the truth, I'm the way, right? And no one comes to the Father except through me. This me is not only a physical, historical Jesus that lived 2,100 years ago. In my understanding, he's more like a Christ consciousness. A Christ consciousness knows the Heavenly Father very well, and Heavenly Father refers to the universal truth. So Jesus is an embodied person, understand the ultimate truth, or embodied mind, a consciousness that understands the Heavenly Father, the ultimate truth. So I think that's my understanding. Maybe you don't agree, that's fine. Because at this level, there's a lot of views. There's so many different views. It's like once you reach the singularity, it's like the black hole. You know, we now the science has the term of black hole, and in the horizon of the black hole, all the laws, all the physics of physics are break down, right? There's no time, there's no space there. Even light cannot escape. So it's reached infinity or infinite singularity. So from that infinity, imagine you can stand in that simplicity or infinity. Let's say you stand in that center of black hole and you see all the materials, informations energies come into you, and it's my visualization again, it's my dreaming maybe, but I can use metaphor to express that a singularity can express through different forms and names and energies. So in my view, everything is one. So Buddhism, Christians, non-duality, they're just different approaches to see that truth. If that ultimate truth has infinite doors, so you can access to this ultimate truth through different doors. So you choose the door of non-duality, that's fine. I used to choose the door of Buddhism, or sometimes Taoism. They're just different doors, portals, you know. Do you agree? If you disagree, it's fine. No problem. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, you're a beautiful soul. When I know sometimes life is not easy, but definitely you're on a right track. When I was young, like you, I was very dumb, really dumb. So, how lucky you are to be on this track of non-duality for already many years, right? So, only right now you're not sure. Years later, you're sure. Okay, I guarantee you'll be sure. Uh, you lived in a van. Okay, no electricity for solar panels. So no heating. Oh, sorry to hear that. Oh, you ran out of money. Mm, I wish I could hope. We'll have to go to civilizations. So maybe it's a time, if you know, what's that American guy? I forgot. Just give me one sec. I will Google the. What his name? What I forgot his name. Oh, Randas. Yeah, Randas. So Randas choose to go to mountains and to India. I mean, went to India for a couple of years, and he came back to the cities, New York City, I think. So when he was in the mountains, his spirit is so high His mind was so peaceful. He thinks and acts like a master. He said that. Then I don't know why he came back to the New York, and suddenly he feel kind of disintegrated, like separated from the real life, back to his normal life. And the first thing his father asked him, is, have you found a job? So then this question really pissed him off, make him angry, because he's doing nothing. He's like he acts and speaks like a master, right? But his the simple question from his father make him very unstable. What I'm saying is, actually the real practice is in the real life, in the job, in the relationships. So I think maybe it's time for you to find a job, to face the reality, the real life. In a non-dual perception. So the whole everyday life is the book. It's the real book. It's not just a paper book like you read from the non-duality stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? I wonder, what did I do with my mind to manufacture all this? Try to balance yourself, between the spiritual life and the real life, and gradually, you will find there's no conflict. As I always said, zoom out. The ability to zoom out or step back is the first step only in awakening. Like you did, like you rent a van, you have a very comfortable life while you are in the woods. But actually, if you can be very comfortable with all your colleagues, in your job later, that's the real tests. That's the real understanding. Readings, everyone actually is the NPCs, or every people, every object in the world is, I would say, like the moving letters. Jesus in challenging said the solution is in cooperation. Go back to social life, and he mentioned to apply for off-grid communities and form communities, connect with other people like you. Yes. So try to play with all the NPCs. So the job is like a place where you can have so many NPCs. Just give me 1 second. Answer the phone. Oh, it's good now. My son is coming back. Yeah, I have 4 major NPCs in my real life. 2 boys, my daughter, and my wife. And one another major NPC is my mom. My dad passed away years ago. So that's my five major NPCs. So I don't see they're separated from my spiritual life. Actually, it is within this family I learned a lot. It's like more like real dynamic, real time books. The whole universe is a book. Is a book with like so many characters or people or signs or shapes, labels. Saja, I wish you really know what I'm saying now. Try to be harmonious, or how to say, find that balance point between your spiritual life and the real life. But it's not easy. I know it's not easy. Maybe it's a new chapter for you now. After you stayed in the van for, I don't know, maybe years now or month now. Now it's time for you to step into the real life, and still have that sense of inner stillness, inner silence, or non-duality. You know, see your projection in playfulness and play with your projection. Have fun, and you won't die. You will survive, and uh, you will not only survive. You will, how to say, thrive. Yes, you will thrive. Trust me. And express your true love, your how to say, express your upright energy to someone, even you don't like. You know, accept others' ignorance of the spirituality. Is because I was there before. That's all. So you're terrified. It's the matrix. That's so. Use all your knowledge of non-duality to deal with them, and it's more like a more meaningful and practical examinations. You have read so many sentences, words of different masters in the in non-duality. Now it's time for you to pass all the examinations in the matrix. If you do have the eye of wisdom, the matrix is not a matrix anymore. Give me, that give you an example is that I see like patients every day, right? So every patient comes in with different problems, physical, mental, insomnia, digestive issues. So I see them, first of all, I see their being. For example, I saw 5 patients a day. Then 5 patients are totally different in outlooking. I mean, their appearance is so different. But I see them just non-dual, okay? One. I only see their being manifested in different forms. Then I have that, how to say, understanding or acceptance, even though sometimes they're complaining about their stress, their sleep, or relationships, finance. So I will accept them actually and how to say, helped me to treat them. I most treat them with my love, my compassion, my upright energy. So actually, I appreciate them. They come to see me and pay me, and each patient is kind of each person carries a history, a culture, a background, a family, right? So they come to me and show their individuality, uniqueness, and from that uniqueness, I see the universality or commonality, you know. So I appreciate their presence and appreciate their story, their complaints. Everything becomes playful. Yeah, sometimes a very sick person will their energy is so low, their face is dropping. They're in suffering, right? So if you are not calm or present or wise enough, very soon you're dragged into their stories, their nasty sufferings. But I appreciate them. Sometimes I appreciate them. They show up and talk about their stories. So everything becomes encouraging or constructive instead of destructive. But you have so much patience with people only thinking going back to city makes me panic. No, you your your purity or your wisdom need a chaos. We need examinations of the world, of the matrix, to see how good you are at the understanding of the non-duality. you know yeah, everyone is so precious, Saja. Everyone is so precious. So it's like we have 8 billion people, right? So we can talk like this. It's so precious. It's 2 over 8 billion. That's how rare the ratio is. Every moment is very precious. Every moment is God's presence, God's manifestation. So don't grudge. Is a grudge a good word? Yeah. Anyway, I talk a lot of nonsense. And thank you for your listening. Today is a Halloween day. Yeah, here in Canada, Halloween. So I have took my kids to, trick and treat. It's a weird festival here. Uh, Maybe I can talk to you next time. And yeah, if you need me, you can always WeChat me. You know, and if I do have time, I can, we can talk over WeChat, voice or video. Okay, I think that's all for today. Glad to hear your voice again. Glad to notice that hundreds, thousands miles away, you're listening to me, and we can talk in this way. You type, you put your fingers on your keyboards, and through the magic internet, I saw your words in my computer. Such a magic happening. Let's be grateful of the technology, of this time, of this place, of this space. Thank you. See you next time. Talk to you next time. Bye now.